that I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what's the word with them in Ultimate, right? SuperGirlKels is one of those players where I'm like, I know she was good in Smash 4. I haven't really been keeping up with her in Ultimate, but I imagine she definitely has the mindset. She definitely has the tool set available to make her amazing at this game. So I'm just like, let me see what you got, man. I'm ready.
Now, to my knowledge, she's still been playing Sonic.
I think so as well.
But she recognizes the faults in Sonic in this game, in that it's a lot more difficult for Sonic to get in now. A lot more of his approach tools from Smash 4 are more committal now. And then, conversely, a lot of his more unorthodox tools are now the standard. I've actually heard that he's a lot more similar to how he is in Brawl.
Yeah.
In how you use homing attack, fast full back air is more of the premier instead of letting back air just linger and do the rest for you.
Yeah.
Spin charge is a lot better off from the air instead of just using the ground. There's no tangential frames when it's leaping or falling now, so it's you're always going to get hurt. You got to know when you go in if it's safe or not. I know Craftus has been putting in work back at home, but 6WX recently moved to Incineroar to supplement his Sonic, focusing even Wolf, I've heard, at this tournament. So, more Sonic players are starting to edge away. But we're looking at Sonic versus Mega Man?
Yeah, okay, this is going to be an interesting matchup, right? Because we were talking about before, right? No intangibility on that spin dash, so you know he's going to be getting stuffed by Pellet a lot, right? So that's going to be the struggle for SuperGirlKels. She needs to find her way in it, and already we see my man, sitting on the side, throwing out those bullets, man. Let him fly. How is SGK going to find her way in?
Now, I think a lot of this matchup is going to be seeing how well Yaoke can run away. Now, mind you, that seems pretty typical to say of anyone playing a zoning character, but normally what we see out of Mega Man in Ultimate is Leaf Shield. Leaf Shield being the premier approach option from Mega Man allows him to be an aggro zoner, to start a lot of his combos and control space around him safely because just having an active hitbox. But Sonic doesn't got to worry about that. Sonic can just penetrate that or move around Leaf Shield. Doesn't really have to respect the space it controls, forcing Mega Man to use a lot more Mega Buster to control space, which is going to force Yaoke to put out a lot of projectiles while retreating.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look already, SuperGirlKels, her, I guess I'll call her sphere of influence, right? She's going always above and around. She's not running straight at him. And that's where Yaoke is kind of missing a lot of his attacks, right? He's going for the pellets, he's trying to get the forward airs, but SuperGirlKels is always one step above him, and he hasn't been able to connect those hits. So now he has to find a way to, all right, when's she going to jump up? Can I anti-air this with an up air? Looks like that will not be the case because she just found her way in, once again getting that spin dash to the forward air. SuperGirlKels looking immaculate.
It was a fantastic approach, too, with the spin charge. And I'm very glad that you brought up the concept of a sphere of influence, because with Sonic, I feel like he's able to approach it on characters' dead zones very well. And what I mean by a dead zone is just a character's tools aren't able to safely cover that zone. And for Mega Man, it's the space right above his helmet. He can't cover it quickly with the metal blade angled. He can't cover it with his up air, his forward air. He can't move fast enough to cover it with back air. So it's always a great option to just go in right ahead of him. And we're seeing that SuperGirlKels is almost exclusively aiming for the head. It's like there's a hit marker on him.
Yeah, she found out that Master Chief Collection is going to be released on Steam, and she's already practicing with the assault rifle. The pinpoint accuracy from SuperGirlKels has been on point. But let's talk about Yaoke for a little bit, right? Even though he's behind right now, I feel like there are certain things he's doing well. I think he's making great use of the Crash Bomber to kind of occupy space so that SuperGirlKels has to be wary of it and maneuver around it as well. Just hasn't been able to find those moments in neutral where he comes out on top.
Crash Bomb in this matchup is actually really useful. Unfortunate mistech there. But the Crash Bomb is really good because it's able to contest Spin Dash and Spin Charge because it can't stick onto Sonic like that, so it's just going to blow up right away. It's like a much more aggressive Mega Buster pellet. Oof. And I was going to mention that Yaoke has been doing a great job with recovering, but SuperGirlKels is showing she's doing an excellent job with edge guarding. Not going to be able to come back from that. SGK is going to take game one.
Yeah, in a clean, convincing fashion. Only 100-some-odd% racked up on her. That will be a 3-stockaroo here on the Collision mainstream. SuperGirlKels showing up, in a very dominating fashion, right? She seemed very comfortable maneuvering around all the hitboxes that Yaoke was putting out. And, to be fair, you were mentioning it before, it's just hard to kind of cover. You were calling it the dead zone, right? There are only certain areas, just like in your controller, with just certain parts that don't work, right? Like you gotta make sure that you're able to cover for yourself well. And usually the best way to supplement for that kind of disadvantage is with your movement, right? Make sure that if you know she's going to aim for this spot on me, that I move back and I force her to misface it, and now I can hit her because she's a little bit closer to where I can attack.
Like, the crux of this matchup is Mega Man's ability to control the pacing of a match. Like, if the Mega Man wants the match to be aggro, he has the tools for that. And Yaoke has shown that he wants this to be a fast-paced match. Problem is, SGK has the speed. She has the control of this match. That's why she's taking such a dominant lead in the set. And already in Game 2, we see a stock dropped on Yaoke.
Bro, like... I don't even know what to say. SuperGirlKels taking minimal damage and trying to extend this lead even further. Yeah, okay, trying to get some sort of ground here, but SuperGirlKels going to force the scenario again and probably set up for another ledge trap. But this platform might be the saving grace for Yeah, okay here. Can go ahead and regain center stage.
SGK's just done such a fine job of making sure that she takes advantage of Sonic's greatest asset, his speed. She's using a lot more of his quick options, using a lot more of like spacing around with just his run. And she's not trying to take up space with lingering hitboxes. She knows that Sonic doesn't have those tools anymore, so it's a lot of hit and run. It's a lot of poke out here, do it again. Just keep dipping in and out. It's like a rapid fire micro spacing kind of game that she's forced to play, but she's doing it in great fashion.
Oh my goodness, gonna go out there and try to get the confirmed edge guard, almost ending the career of Yeah, okay again, because it's looking like the likelihood of this being a double 3-stock are pretty high, Hangman. I don't really know if Yeah, okay can bring this back. I mean, if we're betting people here, I think we know how this ends, but, you know, not to say that this isn't a good player, right? This is just kind of what happens when you're in the early rounds of a tournament and you go up against someone who just had that much more experience and has done it all before.
On top of that, SGK's got a lot to prove here. Being one of the less prominent Sonic mains that's left with the character, everyone's looking to her for what this character is capable of. Is Sonic still a usable character? He's one of the greats in Smash 4 who's fallen off a great deal, but I think SGK's doing a really good job of showcasing the character's strengths and fighting around a fairly even matchup, because it's not like Sonic beats Mega Man confidently, it's just SGK winning confidently.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, man. Winning confidently with that homing attack. We saw her charge it exponentially longer than she had the entire video of the set, right? She just kind of sat there. She's like, I'm going to charge homing attack. And there was that one sequence where she even did homing attack 3 times in a row. And the first 2 connected, the third one didn't. But it's the kind of thing where she has, on the press of a button, an attack that immediately targets Mega Man's worst area, right? Like, you just that diagonal right in front of above him, you just can't really do anything about that. So for her to just kind of use it like that, and for Yaoke to say, I really don't have an answer for this, like, I don't really know what to do, just tell her, like, all right, I'll keep doing it.
No, I have to hit the books on that one.
Until you figure it out, man.